Throughout history, people have grappled with one of the biggest theological questions: does the God of the Holy Bible make mistakes? It's a challenging topic that has intrigued scholars, believers, and skeptics alike. Let's find out if this mystery has an answer. First, let's look at the Bible's portrayal of God. Many scriptures describe God as perfect, all-knowing, and all-powerful. In Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 4, it says, "He is the rock, his works are perfect, and all his ways are just." Verses like these present an image of a God whose wisdom and actions are flawless. But does that mean God never makes mistakes? Or could his definition of perfection be different from ours? One of the most debated stories is that of Jonah and Nineveh. God sends Jonah to warn the city of impending destruction. But after the people repent, God decides to spare them. Some see this as God changing his mind, but others argue it was always part of a greater plan. This leads us to wonder, did God make a mistake in his initial judgment, or did he simply have a deeper purpose that included offering mercy? In Genesis, after creating the world, God declares everything he made as very good. But just a few chapters later, in Genesis chapter 6, God expresses regret that he made humans because of their wickedness, leading to the story of the Great Flood. This passage is puzzling. If God is perfect, why would he express regret? Some theologians argue that this isn't about God making a mistake, but rather a way of expressing deep sorrow over human choices. The concept of free will is central to many biblical stories. From Adam and Eve's choice in the Garden of Eden to Israel's struggles throughout history, human choices play a significant role in God's interactions with humanity. But does giving humans free will mean that God's plans can go astray? Some believe that what we perceive as God's mistakes are actually a reflection of human freedom. God allows people to make their own choices, even if those choices lead to suffering. This perspective suggests that God's perfection includes respecting the freedom he has given us. Perhaps the most powerful explanation comes from Isaiah chapter 55 verse 8-9, where God says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways." This verse suggests that God's understanding is beyond human comprehension. What we might see as a mistake could be part of a plan that we can't fully understand. In other words, God's plans may unfold in ways that seem imperfect to us, but they fit into a larger design that we may never fully grasp. So, does the God of the Bible make mistakes? The answer seems to depend on our perspective. From a human viewpoint, God's actions can sometimes appear contradictory or even regretful. But many believers hold that God's ways are beyond our understanding, and that what might seem like a mistake could be a part of a deeper, divine plan. In the end, perhaps the real question isn't whether God makes mistakes, but whether we are willing to trust in a plan that is bigger than ourselves. What do you think? Does the God of the Bible make mistakes, or is there more to the story than we realize? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into biblical mysteries and ancient stories.